Okay, I try to be put that M3 E30 replica front fender installing. Uh, Actually, first fitting it was kind of try to go through all the gaps and stuff like that. So that's why I kept the original fender on it. So make sure I have it with the good caps, with a good gap all the way around here. So I won't lose that. And then same as over the door. So that should be how fit the original. That gap, I don't know, it must be supposed to be go all the way around like that. It's about 5 mil there. And this is on the bottom, I don't know, it must be can come up small bit touch probably on that screw. I don't know, there's two screws there on the bottom. But this side, it comes to me because I know it's a fiberglass, but that's definitely is bigger as a 5 mil gap, which is, I'll show you that now, which is this. Comes in a 7 millimeter, and this, you know, probably hard to see. Well, it's 5 millimeter anyway. So basically, I am too wide here, 2 mil. It just comes like that. That gap, the bun had to be closer. Well, that says, well, if I push that, it's about 4, and the same about 4 mil now. Basically, I 1 mil closer, and that means the gap still too big. Another thing, well, this looks not bad now, but I was on the screws there before on the Bolson, and it was kind of better gap. So I just have to take this off. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna have to, I was drilling holes before, and it's actually, I'm gonna have to go a little bit out this way. So basically my hose is a bit too close, so pushing my wing this way. I'm gonna have to come out this way a bit more. So that's a little hole, it's way too far. I'm gonna have to come out, give down another mil this way. And when I was tied, I have a good perfect gap here, but because it's fiberglass, I was like you see, I have a 0, 1 mil, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 mil. But as I have this rasp already, with the rasp, there was perfect gap. I have this bolt as well in there, but this goes too far in, so I'm gonna have to do something from inside. Some like a 5 mil. I need to filling this side, keep my fender out level line with this, and keep this in line with that with the door underneath the step, and that's gonna be give me that perfect, that line here. Have to drill that hole for that screw. That's perfect there, and it still actually goes inside. One at the bottom, one at the top, and they're good. Just this gap is gonna be good, I know that for a fact. But another thing, when you close the bonnet, see the arrows there? That's another issue for me. So basically, there's a big gap there. So I'm gonna have to do here with the fiberglass filling, and then again, you see this corner, the bonnet continue on, and then it's just dropping too quick. I have to basically raise that corner touch to match this nice line when you close them fully. You see what I'm talking now? The corner is too sharp finish. I have to come up small bit. Like original. Goes very nice. Straight. And fiberglass is just not nice line. Basically I have to come up the arrow up about 4 mil, I see. So that's another issue. And I guess it should be okay. Okay, oh, see, yeah, that's another thing. This line, and get the light on a little bit more. This line here. So basically this is too wide. That piece is too wide. Our set on the other side I think is 20 mil. And this one is 23, I think, or something like that. No, basically this is too wide. I'm gonna have to do something with that, or I kind of have a line there, or I've had to cut it and refill fresh fiberglass, because even that's hitting there, look. And basically it should be gap, same nice like that, like here, all the nice line, a nice gap, and this is basically hidden there, which is that if I cut this one and fix this with a fiberglass, and then that should be grand for me there on the bottom, which is still I think maybe 2 mil have to be taken off. But I go see what I can do now on the table, take that fender off and see if I can do a little bit better job. Okay, basically make them holes a bit bigger, drill a bit more this way. I know a bit less to grip there, but this should be fine. There should be no more pressure. So drill always single one down a bit more, so I'll be able to move my fender out touch more. That's all I need, a couple of mils, that's all. Just drill out a bit more there. Okay, now that's what I said, we'll have to make it this bit filling there and make that corner stick out a bit more there as well. Well, that's another thing, when I open the door you probably won't see that line, but it's basically that line. There's doors open, it's catching there. So I'm gonna have to sand this, make a nice smooth angle. There's still a good bit left there for hole in there, should be okay. And this is there as well. So if I get this on an angle a bit more, there should be doors open freely, be no problem, because I have all that 5 mil gap all the way there before. Just the problem, I couldn't open the door, because door, it basically opens and hit that, because original door fender, when you open, it's only barely, it's just 2 mil thick, and here is like the same, it's probably there, but same there, just barely thick, but that's just really thick, so I'm gonna have to take that. I'll try to do that better and see what's happening. Okay, so I basically repair a bit small with that, put fiberglass on it, and reason that timber and the wire just keep that angle, because this is kind of opposite way, so hopefully when it's go hard it stays like that. The minute it's just like that, so I want to put extra fiberglass glue with the fiberglass, so may keep this and go hard basically on that side. I will not be able to do that. Actually, my wife is giving out to me. I'm doing too long because it's 9:15 and she's not happy. So I finish this tomorrow. A bit repair here as well, maybe extra a bit more, and that's the bottom, which is have to remember saying I make layers and keep that, so hopefully when I put fender on it, this keeps away thicker, so it's going to be hopefully going to be keep me gap. And this is what I'm supposed to be, repair that corner as well, a bit riser up, and I sanded that side, so hopefully tomorrow everything's go grand. You see, well, of course I still have to fix this part, so that's how extras works, just when you get the cheaper stuff. Okay, so I have to do a bit small bit fiberglass filling to make a nice good gap there. So the rest of it's gonna be just primer, filler and stuff like that. I have a small bit ear issue as well, the little gap was there. So have to fill that as well. And then, like I told before, that angle. So I have fiberglass yesterday, but today I have done top a small bit fiberglass filler as well. And now I will see, try to get this gap as well right. That punch I would have done here if we went too far should be actually I done right on the edge. So we're gonna try now. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but fiberglass filler. I fill all that, keep this gap there 5 mil, and fill all that gap. So when it's go hard, I may sand this, and next time when I'm gonna put this little ball in there, there should be not allowed to slide in there, and should be keep this gap, because every time you try to get this gap, basically it's just all the time sliding right here in this spot here, because this just cut right straight. It should be have some kind of lip, I think. Well, I'm guessing that's what I'm gonna do anyway, and see if that's gonna be stopped sliding. So rest of all looks okay. Maybe need to make, well, this is not too bad anyway. Looks good. So we'll see how it works. Up to tomorrow. Right, finally I done 95% this front fender M3 replica in line. Took me actually 2 evenings to do that, but okay. Start from the front. You probably remember about this bad gabbers there, so this basically won't fit that at all. It's just was too wide, which is now nice and tidy. And basically I put a paper inside. I just put paper like that inside, right? When it's a bit too big gap, and I pushing because it was, for me basically I need to hear 4 or 5 mil gap, so I did, because it's too wide, so pushing a little bit this way all the grill keeps me this smaller gap just for filling. And that's when you just with the filler, fiberglass filler actually, well not just filler but just fiberglass filler, fill that gap, left it for all night. And when I took that, it was actually pretty really good shape. Of course this little bit because it's curving on a but what you can do actually masking tape to do that. It's probably even better because it's too big paper, and it's basically what's happening. We see where it's breaking, give curves, so it's inside is a bit dodgy looking, but main thing is actually right here, which is nobody looking inside from, so it's nobody even see actually that part. But anyway, the main thing is here, that part, and it looks pretty good, really good. Only that, like I said, 95% won't be happy just at this part, but to do that, because I can't do any more skinny fiberglass here, because it's one screw have to go from bottom and one from the top, so I may have to leave this bit more fat on it. So basically what's my next plan, I think I take this panel and this little lip there goes one ball this way, one ball that way, and just cut here and cut here with a grinder, make this more inside, weld that back in, so I can even make this way fatter, more mass on it. And what's happening, I'm gonna, if you see this mob is still not in line, so when I'm gonna do that, I can build from inside fiberglass, all that, and I can sand it nice flush with that line, which is still not give me that 20 mil this area, which is still a bit too big. I can do that because that inside it's not enough room, or gonna be really too thin, and it's gonna be breaks very easy like right now. But I already built from inside fiberglass, so I may have to do that another job, but that can be done anyway, so I don't worry about that. but I'm not gonna be filming that. But that's what I mean. That's the last job I have to do it. But this is, of course, another evening nearly. So that's very nice straight line now. You remember that was after we do a bit filling, and it's now beautiful, beautiful line. Then again, this little corner, which is really nice, the same as on the other side, like original. So that comes very nice. Now there was tricky part right here, this door and fender gap. Oh, every time you try to wedge in this way, the fiberglass is fights with you won't always go that way. So what I done, I put where is that man? Okay, right. I get this one. Basically I put in that gap and kept it because there's two bolts, one there, couldn't hold the pressure. Basically the fenders keep coming this way and one bolt there, right? So I make this gap right, nice line, and it was really big gap here, really big gap, same as here. So because that's where it's all fighting, and it's too thin, that fiberglass this area, and basically every time you try to be, and it just goes inside, and this is not flush here. Is no, okay, get this now. So if you see, it's really nice straight now, which is before this fender always goes inside, and there's big gap there, and that gap goes wrong all the time, goes too far in, door can't open because when the doors goes open, goes inside and catching that. So yesterday, like I said, I put a spacer, measure 5 mil, and then fiberglass filler. I fill all that gap all the way inside, and kept it for all night. Put his ball in, so make this me sure is right. Make my measurements right. Put a ball here to hold that fender in place, and fill all that gap to right depth. And basically that's all inside is above that far. Is all fiberglass filler. And now if I even put everything, it's perfect gap. And another issue, because fiberglass is too fat there, so you may have to grind it that way, but it's all cool now. Everything's open, nice, and you probably won't see, but that's I get more lights. And that's basically, that gap is really nice now, and basically it looks beautiful. So okay, so that's kind of job done. I don't know when I put in skills or steps or whatever called, how it's gonna be lined up with that. At the minute I have no idea, but that's another challenge gonna be done in the future. Now, like you see, there's a big hole right now here, so I have them wheel inserts, right? That's original, that's E30 original, and this one is replica of the M3 front wheel, right? So when you put them together, see, the line up like that, and you comes and actually a bit wider is it should that's what you need actually. So because this car is wider, the whole body is about the widening, right? So it's how much is the difference between original and M3. So this way you can see the gap difference. So that's be next time. I actually kind of put in already is fits not bad. It's pretty looking. You can see this. It's just missing holes, but seems to be, should be really good. Everything goes into. So I put in a kind of okay, but just need a bit play with that. Just have a lip there as well, so it's gonna be okay. I have to go underneath there, so should be all okay. Right. So that's my work done on one. I'm not gonna film in how we're gonna do the next one, what's the process and stuff like that. But that's the first one. But if I something want to tell you, if there's something going on and you building the same kind of stuff like I do, we see maybe I can share some my experience. Well, I only learn as I go, so it takes a while, takes a lot of time to do that. And who's doing this, they really do understand me. How much is that long process goes? Nothing builds very quick, especially if you want to do this right? You can put them if you want and just say okay and go. But if you want to see and nobody judge you, why is this gap here like that, why is gap this like that and stuff like that, you better spend more time, do properly once, and nobody judge you after that, right? So okay, I keep going and I show you more videos in the future. If I have something, well, I will have more videos, but I keep working now, so I show more later on, right? Stay safe.